What's again? Okay, so what is this dirt? These pipes. What's up, y'all? I'm out here gonna plant this shard because it is a good little day. I decided to wait until afternoon instead of doing it early in the morning or in the midday. Woo. Okay, and now we finna water it in some nutrients and make sure everybody is happy. And I also want to plant some I want to plant some flowers and some cucumber that I said I'll be right there. So my little beans is looking better, y'all. I'm happy about this. Trying to make sure they get all the water because it is hot. It was 100 degrees today, y'all. Okay, it's my shorts. Okay, because I refuse to be out here split this and it's 100 degrees outside. That's too hot. It's too hot. Okay, now we going inside the greenhouse. And we finna give all the plants in here some water. I know they probably thirsty too. Ooh. Ooh. baby, I gotta go get a napkin. It is too hot. All right. Ooh. Okay. Whew. I was going to sit down for a quick. It's so hot. Okay. Sit y'all right here. Let me get something to drink. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. The seat is it's too late, y'all. We have to put on some lotion. Anyways, we're going to do that in a second. Because I got to give me something to drink. I'm so high, y'all. Hey, what's up, Cornelius? What y'all got going on? Woo. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. Oh, I need to get a pizza too, so I can go ahead and make sure my peppers get together. Oh, I gotta take me a cigarette break. That was exhausting. It is so hot. It's so hot. Why is it so hot outside, yo? This should be. 90 goddamn degrees, yo, in the greenhouse. That is the temperature in the greenhouse. 90 degrees, yo. It is 90 degrees outside. I cannot believe it. And that's now that it's starting to kind of cool off a little bit. I feel like earlier in the day it was hotter than that. But I'm probably gonna get them some nutrients too, y'all. Especially my peppers over here. They look like they want some nutrients. I can't stand the other plants. They look like they alright. But I'm gonna go ahead and get them nutrients because I do want my plants to grow big. And the recommendation is like once a week when they like young, but once they get big, it's supposed to be like twice a week, I believe. I did get the email. And once I can, I am gonna try to put those mixtures together too and try to use some of the other secrets. But you know what I'm saying? Whew, we gotta have everything that's on the list. I don't know if I have baking. I think I do have baking soda somewhere. And I know that, hold on, because my other phone is right here. Oh, yes. Whew. Let me see. Yeah, I would have to see if we have some baking soda. I might have to buy some baking soda. I know I have some brown sugar. I don't have banana potassium. I would have to get some bananas. Like I literally would have to go and get a lot of the things that's on here. But we do have one. I know we might have. I know I have eggshells for sure. For sure, I use that already. We might have baking soda, and I know I have brown sugar. So I'm gonna have to try to, you know what I'm saying, see what I can incorporate by what I have, and the other things I'm gonna have to try once I have, like, you know what I'm saying, the ingredients. But it was very helpful. I'm gonna try to use as many as I can because I did learn that, you know, using some of these other things, they'll be helpful, especially as we get into the climate, the way the world is getting today, yo, and how it's kind of like, you know, oh, look, it's a little lizard in the greenhouse. How in the world did he get in here? It don't matter. But anywho, you know what I'm saying? How it's kind of hard to find certain things. The price in fertilizers are starting to get kind of high. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely do want to get into learning how to make my own fertilizer because I think that'll be helpful. Because if everything go haywire, we'll still be all right. You know what I'm saying? We'll still be able to know how to grow our own food. And I've been preaching about the food shortage for years. That was like literally one of the first few messages that I received. And from what I have seen, the way that it is going, it's not exactly a standpoint of things completely disappearing from shelves, but it's more like it's not as much a skyrocket. And if you could at least grow, or you know what I'm saying, you know, like how some people have their own chickens, so they have eggs. Some people have, you know what I'm saying, have their own cows, etc. It'll be a situation where the things that you simply cannot make on your own, because certain things like rice, you have to have a lot of property to make rice, and you have to use a lot of water. What else is hard to make? Like sugar is hard because you really need like a lot of space in order to get, you know, enough sugar. So I just feel like then you will have money to go out and get the things that are very difficult for you to do on your own. And at least that's my take of it, of how we gonna be able to overcome the coming food shortage, that, and you know what I'm saying, how in technicality we already in a food shortage because the prices are getting higher and higher. It's just going up slowly. It's not happening all at once. Like I think that's what people expected, is like it's almost like people expect when they hear there's going to be a food shortage, there's going to be a food crisis, they expect that the grocery stores are going to be empty, and that's not exactly what it is. The prices are going to go high, and it's not exactly that you won't possibly be able to get to it. It's there, but it's going to be so expensive that, you know what I'm saying, just like today, $100 worth of groceries today does not look like what $100 worth of groceries used to look like back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, to even make it worse, to make matters worse, they cutting people food stamps. Now, I don't have food stamps. But you know what I'm saying? I do understand if it's a situation where you are living off of food stamps, that's where your source of food comes from. And then on top of that, the prices are going up, and they are now shortening and making it to where you used to get $300 worth of food stamps. Now you get 150. That is gonna hit hard. You know what I'm saying? Harder than expected. Now, what some people don't know, I don't know if they stopped. At first, you were able to buy seeds with your food stamps. You know what I'm saying? There was a point in time where, the government was encouraging people to learn how to grow their own food because you're not going to have to buy as much. And that's basically when I was living off grid, we were trying to get to where we basically grew every kind of vegetable that we eat. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the only time we would purchase something from the grocery store, it would be like meat, you know what I'm saying? And we was only eating fish, so the only thing we got to go out there, you know what I'm saying, is get some fish, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. What I want, I would like to have at least an acre so I can have, you know what I'm saying, like 3 or 4 cows worth. And, you know what I'm saying, possibly 3 or 4 cows and a bull, and have my own little chicken coop. And you know what I'm saying, basically the things that I eat, you know what I'm saying, possibly pigs, I don't know, you know what I'm saying. In reality, pigs like hogs is out here in Texas, yo. That's a sport, going out to hunt hogs out here. So I don't know if it's really a necessity to have them on your property per se, but I will say, you know what I'm saying, one cow can feed a family for like a year. It's depending on how you know what I'm saying, how you proportion everything. You just gotta have a deep freezer to keep your stuff. You know what I'm saying? And as long as it's frozen, immediately it's gonna be fresh for a while. You know what I'm saying? I guess we give it off a few gems in the first 30 minutes of the video. But at least from my perspective, from what I have learned, I feel like that's a way to get, you know what I'm saying, to get around the food shortage that is not only going on right now, but coming in the near future. You said buy them, maybe. Buy what? Yo, I got what you said. Listen, you're not supposed to do that. What's up, Mr. Lizard? How is you doing? How you get up in here? You slid through a crack. It's a little lizard in here, y'all. It's a little brown lizard. It's then proud way up in here. I guess it feels good in here. It's hot. I don't know how bad it's hot. It's hot up in this thing. He looking at me too. It's hot up in here, buddy. But I suppose whatever floats your boat, like what you like basil or something like that, you some good eats in here. I feel you. Can y'all see it? I'm trying to go high. He over there. He just went behind the little thing right there. Anyways, the lizard that dipped off here, he dipped up behind the thing. Okay. Temperature went down a little. I guess with me opening the door, it helps the temperature to kind of cool off in here. I really do need a fan in here. I didn't got my fan wet on accident. Sheesh. I might have got her all the way out of there. I might have to go get another one of my fans from out the house. Hopefully she dry out and she'll work just fine, but I don't know how that's gonna work out for me. I probably should have moved that instead of being lazy. But you win some, you lose some. You dig? He said that's a Geico. It probably is. It looked like it. It looked like the little guy from the commercial, low key. He just slid up in the greenhouse. I think they do eat vegetables. I think they eat like basil and stuff like that. That's probably why they keep on coming into my garden. They probably been chewing up, eating up on my little basil. But I ain't tripping because I have so much lemon basil in here. It's enough. And I do see like bite marks on the basil and on some of the leaves. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think, you know what I'm saying? But I know caterpillars eat vegetables too. But I only seen one butterfly, so, and I know one little caterpillar can do some damage, but I haven't really seen that many in here like that. So it probably is the lizards showing up on some of the stuff in here. But this is natural, you know what I'm saying? You can't really just get everything out the garden, so it is what it is. Baby, I know what they. It is hot out here. Sheesh. But I did want to come out here and water. I'm also gonna those of you that missed it, I also came out here and planted the shard. I just decided to put them directly into the ground because I guess because it's late in season, kind of, not really. I feel like this is the perfect time to plant shard. I'm gonna have to look in my book to be for sure, but I believe it is around the right time to plant shard, anyways, because shard is more of a winter crop than a summer, like spring crop, anyways. But I decided to sow it directly into the ground. I don't want to have to transplant it, so I'm just gonna let them do their thing from over there. I read up on shard and beans, and they like growing next to each other. So hopefully they'll be happy right there in that spot. Also about to sow, I want to plant some flowers. I'm not sure what flowers I'm gonna plant, but we better do that right now. Let me see. Into my seed catalog. Let's low key making my little shorts. Okay. Where we go, please? Now I could. I'm gonna try some calendula. I'm gonna have to go and get my little tags too. But I think I'm gonna do calendula and evening prime rose for the flowers. Some of the flowers. And I already know what already it's in here. My cucumbers, I wanna do lemon cucumbers. We're gonna try again. And I need to get some tags for them. I don't know if I have any tags right here. This all lettuce. I'm just gonna make a new tag, and I'm low key about to just make it one of these tags. I am being kind of lazy, but I don't feel like going in the house to grab it, so I'm just gonna make it right here. Some told me, you know what I'm saying? Holy Spirit told me to grab that box too, but I ain't feel like bringing all that stuff out here. So here we are. Okay. So let me put some here. What's up, Tony? How you doing? Really, might have some things. Let me keep on this room. It's out of nowhere. So now we gonna put these in. He said, "You good?" I'm alright. I'm sitting out here. I had a good little day. I can't say. I feel like it was cool. Me and my son kind of been chilling today, and I decided to come out here and do what I said I was gonna do yesterday. I said I was gonna come out here and sew some some Swiss shard, and some rubber shard. So I did that, and then I also decided because I found two little cute little pots. These little pots right here. So also, this is calendula and some evening prime rolls. And I also got one of these pots that I had sitting over here, and I put some lemon cucumber seeds in there. And yeah, now I'm ready to. I'm gonna water some more because I feel like it's been a hot day. It's probably gonna be hot again tomorrow, so I'm gonna put some more water. I also need to get a Q-tip for my peppers so that I can make sure that they grow peppers. Like I want all the peppers, and then I need to change shorts because my seat is wet because I accidentally got water all in it. So I don't know if it's gonna be a point in doing that because I mess around, go change shorts, you know what I'm saying? Then come back out here and sit back in the same chair and get wet all over again. You said my outfit is really pretty. Thank you. I am having a good day. It's been cool. It's been a real cool day. Me and my baby been just chilling. We've been chilling at the highs, okay? That's what our day been protected of. Us chilling at the highs. And now that it cooled off a little bit, it's still kind of hot. We now at 86. When I first came out here, it was 90 degrees. Earlier today, it was like 100. I think it got up to 102 today. So it's been like really a really hot day. So I did want to come out here and water very thoroughly. And I'm also gonna give nutrients to certain plants because I want them to get big and strong. I'm finna tend to my peppers because the flowers are blooming. So I definitely want the flowers to be to grow peppers. That's what I got going on. I finally remembered to bring this thing ashtray out here. It's really not supposed to be an ashtray, but it's what I'm using as an ashtray. It really used to be it was like a little heater, but I don't really use it as a heater. I got a big one, you know what I'm saying? I got a big one in the garage that I don't know, I might use that out here, you know what I'm saying, during the winter time. Might be smart, but I gotta get propane for it. I don't want to scratch my head. My hands, I feel like my hands are dirty. But yeah, that's what I've been having going on. I kind of been chilling. I'm about to, I guess once I finish this cigarette and cool off, because I'm hot. I'm like burning up, sweating right now. Once I cool off, I'm going to get up and I'm going to finish. I'm going to go and get a Q-tip for the cucumbers. Check my outfit. I'm probably going to end up changing shorts because, baby. And you know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to go ahead and finish watering, give nutrients to the plants that need nutrients. My peppers, for sure, for sure. My cayenne pepper plant needs some nutrients right now, so I'm probably just gonna give all my pepper plants some nutrients because they are the biggest over here. Um, the beans are looking better since, you know what I'm saying, I checked on them yesterday. But I also kind of feel like I gave them nutrients on Tuesday. Today is Friday. I might just go ahead and give all the plants that I've been giving nutrients. So I'm probably gonna do that today. And then, you know what I'm saying, chill, relax. That's what we got going on. Whew. Okay, my carrots starting. Some of my carrots sprouts are starting to have their true leaves. Hey, now I'm hype. I'm hype. I'm hype. I'm hype. I'm excited about it. So that's what we got going on. Just checking up on everything, trying to see what's going on out here. It's dang near about time for me to get this little pot ready for. Oh, hey, Miss Melissa, you came. Oh, you just propped yourself up and you chilling over here right there. So what's good? Y'all see you over there on the little thing, other side over there. Y'all see you? He over there chilling. Anywho, it's about time for me to add some soil in here for these melons so they can spread their wings and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? So we probably gonna be doing that sometime soon. We're gonna see. I don't know. They getting kind of big. They definitely this one for sure have its true leaves sprouting out. So that's good. You know what I'm saying? So it's about time. The other ones do too. They starting to have their true leaves. So it's about time for me to transplant them. It's not trying to grow weeds. Oh, weed. You said I love. Yes, I do love pink. That's my favorite color, baby. Everything that I can get pink, I want it to be pink. My bog bag is pink. I originally got it because my son is a swimmer, you know what I'm saying? And when he would go to his swim classes, all the other swim moms had a bog bag, so I had to give me one. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it had to be pink. And then you know what I'm saying? My little cook is pink. My like whole room is pink. My Christmas tree is pink with little pastry decorations on it. My garden is pink. You know what I'm saying? These pots that they now look white, they were supposed to be pink. You know what I'm saying? They used to be kind of like the color of these pots right here. But you know what I'm saying? The color faded. So it's cool. That's one thing that I am learning about the garden pots. Like eventually the color does fade, I guess. Except this one, I don't know why. This one it hasn't faded, so I'm happy about that. But even the purple is kind of fading a little bit. But what I do like is it's kind of fading to a purplish pink color, so I like that. I guess it's cool. Even these are kind of fading a little bit, but I guess with the sun, it kind of just happens. I love pink. My garden tools kind of pink. But this is like, I like this because I think I got this from Target. Like, you know what I'm saying? The little pipe digging, the diggers, like it looked like a little leak. And this one is just pink and it's cute. But I do love pink. It's my favorite color. My flowers that I got for Mother's Day are pink. They don't look too happy. They don't look too happy. Is that yeah? It is. It's my seed. I have more. I have three of them. I have two of these that are this size, and I have one that is this big one. So yes, it is my seed bank, and they all are like this here in this marble pink type design, and it's almost full. It is. It's almost low key. I think this one at the top. It is full. I'm sorry, Mr. Gecko, am I scaring you, buddy? Or are you going to get a steak? Yeah, this one it's full at the top. It's all the way full. But yeah, so I do have to, you know what I'm saying, next year when I do get ready, or later on this year, whenever I decide that I'm gonna buy some more herb seeds, I'm gonna have to get another seed bank. And I don't know if I'm gonna get another one that's big like this or if I'm gonna get just a small one like this, but I'm gonna have to get more seed banks. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna have to get another seed bank for my seeds because my little area where I put my herbs and my flowers is full. And I'm gonna have to like reorganize them. I'm probably gonna put things that I don't know. I feel I don't know how else I'm gonna have to figure that out because right now I have it where herbs is on one layer. On the other layer I have like cucumbers and tomatoes. And then at the bottom I have like the fruits, strawberries, melons, and I think that's it. And then I have all my lettuce, like my leafy greens in this one right here. And then my other one I have like root vegetables. So you said why have a seed bank purpose? I don't get what you said. Why have it? Because I like to garden. Like why would you not have seeds? And in case everything go haywire like it is, you know what I'm saying, and vegetables start getting skyrocket high because you know what I'm saying, you never know when it's a situation where the farmers that grow our vegetables are gonna have a hard time growing our vegetables like what's going on right now. And you know what I'm saying? And it's a situation where you are not able to easily get the jalapeno peppers and the, you know, onions. You said organization. Okay. Yeah, you have to be organized, man. When I see something that is like unorganized, it kind of makes me wig out a little bit because I don't want it to be a situation where I want to plant a certain thing like today. I wanted to plant chard. I wanted to plant two flowers, calendula, evening primrose, and lemon cucumbers. If I would have had it just any kind of way, it'll be a situation where I would have been sitting out here for an hour trying to figure out where exactly each seed was. That would have been a headache. Versus I know exactly where it is because I organized it. And I guess that's my little hint of OCD that, you know what I'm saying, I have them organized in such a way. But I like to have them organized. I even like having my plants organized. My peppers are one area. My tomatoes are kind of like in an area there towards the front. My cucumbers in an area. I have the carrots right here. It's kind of organized. I don't like it being. I don't know. That was just like I don't understand why have things unorganized. The utter confusion. And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying, when I'm giving the plants nutrients, it's like it make it difficult for me to remember which plants need what nutrients. It just I feel like work smarter, not harder. Why make things difficult for yourself? You know what I'm saying? And I get it that, there are reasons as to why some people do have them kind of like disorganized, but I don't think they disorganize their seeds. They may disorganize like the plants. But I get that because, when you have everything in one spot, it can make it easy for pests. But, due to the fact they in a greenhouse and, you know what I'm saying, I come out here, that's why I come out here every day and check them so that I can keep an eye on that and make sure that I don't have to worry about those kind of problems. But as far as the seeds, nah, man, I do not want it to be a situation where I am confused. Even the lady that I was learning from, she had like a big bucket full of seeds and she still had them organized because what a nightmare would it be to have it in your mind that you're going to plant tomatoes today and then you got to go through 1,000 different seeds trying to figure out where are all the tomatoes and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even like leaving them in the seed packets, but I keep the seed packets at like the top of my box because just in case something happens, like if what I wrote on the container smudges or something like that, I can just go to the seed packet and remember what it is, and just make another little tag to go on there. But I don't like being unorganized. They'll like make this take even long. It already takes a long time. It'll really make it take a long time. That'll turn something that you could have got done in 15, 20 minutes into something that's gonna take 2 hours. And I don't like that. I do not. I like things to, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time for that. It's other things that we could do. You know what I'm saying? And it do take a time. It take a little minute making them organized like this. But typically, when I do have it in my mind, and I'm at a store and I have money to buy seeds, and I have it in my mind that that's what we doing today. When I get home, I may leave the seeds in a packet for a minute, but once I do have it in my mind, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and organize those seeds that I have. That's what I'm just gonna sit there and I'm going to organize the seeds and I'm gonna put them where they're supposed to go, label them, and stick the little tag in the box that it's supposed to go in. I'm an Aries. And that's why I don't like doing things. I don't like things taking a long time. I like to go ahead and get it done. I like, you know what I'm saying? I don't even like it being in a situation where I saw some video where somebody was talking about when somebody is long-winded, baby, Ari, we don't like that. If you sitting around and you going around in circles, you're gonna start making me itching and I'm gonna start getting irritated. You taking too long. Go ahead and get to the point. I like things taking a long. It's unnecessary, yo. Y'all see, I came out here and finished sowing seeds within 30 minutes. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm ready to sit down and sip on my beer. Ain't no need of that. That is unnecessary confusion. But I don't know. I'm looking at the little lizard while talking to y'all. He trying to climb up the side of the greenhouse and he fell back because the wind is blowing a little bit. But he fell into the little water, the little water fountain over there. Anyways, yeah, I don't like things taking too long. That'll baby give you a good headache. It's unnecessary. We can go ahead and get it. You know what I'm saying? I like things to be organized and I like it to make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess even with the way that I decorated my garden, I kind of made it where it bases everything is pink and purple. And even though I will, you know what I'm saying, get a pot that don't exactly match, like this one right here, don't really match. This over here don't really match, but simultaneously it kind of do because you know what I'm saying, it's a neutral color. You say you like it to make sense too. I feel you. Like I don't like being confused. I do not like that. I don't like it. I can't stand being confused. I like to know exactly what's going on, how it's going on, and you know what I'm saying. I don't like all that. Like And I think my first little seed bank, the one that I had when I was in third ward, it was kind of organized, but it wasn't organized to the extent of the one that I have now, and I didn't like it. Even though I had basically alike things by each other, I didn't have it like where herbs were in a certain area, beans in a certain area, cucumbers, tomatoes, everything. And I like that I actually took out the time to put everything that goes together right next to each other because I already know where it is. And I don't like being confused. I really don't. Okay, I'm gonna come over here and tap at these a little bit. And if y'all want to see what I'm doing, I'm tapping at the pepper plants because I'm trying to get okay. That's it. And then I need to move this over a little bit so we can make space for this one. Come on in here. Okay. And then my pants is all the way from this little seat. Oh, okay. Take a break for it. Hold on. Some things do not need to get rid. Oh, but yeah, that's what we got going on, y'all. I'm just trying to organize in here. Well, I guess I did it. I need to put. I don't know why I'm putting these flowers in. sit up there. They gonna have to go down this. I guess I'm gonna put. At least until I move. I guess once I move the melons from up here, they can go up there. But right now they just gonna have to dig it out at the bottom. Whew. That's what I got going on, y'all. I need to figure out. So I'm sitting up here looking at the back of this bottle to see which one of these has the highest amount of iron because I believe that's what my jalapeno, not my cayenne pepper plant is wanting right now. It wants some iron, so I'm gonna get us some iron. And I'll probably give some to all the pepper plants because once again, like I said, they are the biggest ones out here. And I'm probably gonna keep the rest of my plants on schedule with Tuesday because everybody else is kind of, well, besides basil. I keep on. Let me stop. Okay, basil is out here doing this thing too, but I think the basil is all right. They shining right now. I had some of that in a salad earlier this week. Baby, when I say just absolutely delicious, so good. It was so good, yo. And so the basil was doing alright. Let me see first. All right. I might give some more nutrients to the other plants. Let me read. Yeah, the ceilings though. I need this. Yeah, I just had to make sure I wasn't tripping. The ceilings don't need this right now, but I probably should give some to my flowers back here so they can have some blooms. All right, so that's it. Now they have 8. Okay. I guess I could get a basil some. Mm. Okay. We'll get this to the basil, but we're gonna get into the basil in a minute. But I do have them basil plants and these basil plants. But these basil plants over here look sad, so I'm for sure probably need to go ahead and get them some. And also the ones over here. But I know they look sad because it was so hot today, y'all. It was so hot. Mm. We're gonna see if I get my evening primer. Hopefully my little flowers grow too. Hopefully, and really hopefully my lemon cucumbers come up because baby, they have been making me all the sad. I can't believe my little lemon cucumbers didn't sprout. Well, they sprouted, but that they got, they had a little disease going on. But I guess I had too much going on in one pipe for one, and for two, just leaving them out in the rain for one day, and you know what I'm saying, mushrooms start taking over the dang pipe. That's crazy, yeah. But I'm for sure gonna, I'm trying to feed all my plants that are kind of big right now. I can't sell my aloe vera looks like it's time for me to get it a bigger pot. It's getting big over there. I might have to move it. I don't think it's like it's about to run out of room in that pot. And I'm gonna have to get some more of these big pots that I got from the Home Depot. I don't know how much they cost. I don't even remember how much I spent getting those pots, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and get a few more of those pots for sure for my aloe vera, also my tomatoes too, because they grew so perfectly in those pots. Really, the basil that I have in this pot over here, it didn't took over to such an extent that I might as well just leave it like that is this pot at this point. It took over the pot. And I know I could move it. You know what I'm saying? I could move it around, but I don't know. I feel like my plants are my friends, so I don't want. You know what I'm saying? It has like claimed that pot as its own at this point, and I don't want to mess with it. It's comfortable with it and content and happy. So I'm gonna have to get like let's see, I got one in there, three, four. So I'm gonna need four of those because I need one for the aloe vera and I need well, I think the tomatoes should be fine in those two parts. I really just need one for the aloe vera so it can like actually sprout and do well, get bigger. I don't want it to be like to stun its growth to this one pipe, you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. I don't know. I might move some of the basil around, but if I move it, I don't know. I guess I would have to put it in the pipes with the tomatoes. I might do that. Just clear out enough space for one of the tomato plants to fit in there, and then move the basil that is in there already into the pot with the other tomatoes. Because I have some over here in this pot already with the one of the tomato plants that's growing, and I might just go ahead and move the other tomato plant that's growing into that pot, and then I don't know, I guess transfer that basil into this other pot that I have more tomatoes going in. Then I would just need to get one more pot or two for the tomatoes that is already in this pot right here, and for the aloe vera so it can have a bigger pot, so it can get bigger, so it can get to its fullest potential. Mm, mm. I do love being able to see how different plants sprout and grow, how their leaves look different, their flowers look different. So, mm, 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 mm. Oh, did I put it in my cup already? I sure did. This is a lot. I'm not here listening to sharing my beer with you. Plug in my lights. Let me go cut the water off, y'all. And I guess also give my basil their food so they don't feel like I'm being mean. Wait, that's right. That's okay. I see. Ooh, mosquitoes. Jesus. I do feel like I might end up leaving another little bit standing here though. Okay, so I'm looking at my cilantro and caraway leaves. They kind of you a earth sign. You Capricorn. My son a Capricorn. My caraway and cilantro leaves, they look kind of similar, but they still have like a slight difference. The borage and the what is it, milk thistle, kind of got similar leaves too. My bluebird band did not grow. Oh, I'm so upset about that. I might try it again though. You see, since we here, he said Miss Brookpatch marching army. I'm Wait, I'm finna hold on. We finna try again with the white sage. I don't know what is this, bro. We're gonna put some more seeds in here and try again. Okay. And then blue vervain. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna see if they sprout. I gotta write all this down. Let me get my little notebook. I got red clover seeds in here. Mm. And this right here is why I like that about stuff organized, yo, because even I know all my herbs is up here, and it's still a situation where I'm sitting up here having to find certain things. There you go. I still have sometimes a hard time finding certain things, and that's why I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be a situation where I'm looking for something and I just simply can't find it because everything is everywhere. I'd rather be in a situation where it's exactly where it's supposed to be. You laughing at me? I'm serious. I'm sitting up here going up and down the aisles trying to figure out where it's at. I don't like being confused. And I like to take notes because once again, I don't like being confused. I want to know exactly what I did, when I did it, so that I have to, you know what I'm saying, if I want to take note of how long it's taking something to sprout and all of that, I can. Because otherwise, it's like, how do you know? Be so confused. Okay. So, first thing, I okay. So I forgot to sow squash seed. What was I gonna put them in? I don't even remember what I was gonna. I guess I was gonna put them in one of these pipes. Okay, we'll carry on. I did do short. And then situations like this where, you know what I'm saying, I wrote down something that I intended to plant yesterday, and I completely forgot about it today until I pulled out my book, and now I remember. Let's see, is my squash in this little book? If it is, we might go ahead and do that. If not, I don't even know where I'm put it at this point. As it gonna go. It's like these are peppers. Nope, it ain't in here, and because it ain't in here, it done missed the bus. It's in my other little box. So let me make note of that I forgot. Well, I guess I did kind of. Okay. All right. Yeah. Sorry, y'all see my little notes. I made notes. Yeah. So I can remember everything that I decided that everything that I did. So, what I'm saying? If there's any confusion, I can, what I'm saying, come back to my notes and find understanding. You did? Because one thing I don't like being confused. I do not like being confused at all in any shape, form, or fashion. Especially when it comes to, stuff like that. Because if you give too many nutrients, you could like hurt the plant. If you don't give enough nutrients, you could hurt the plant. So, I take it seriously. So, what I'm saying. Plus, it is, one of my hobbies aside from birding. But I gotta get into that. One thing that I feel like I would need to do is I need to first of all find some way to put my bird bath out. I might put my bird bath out over here, like next to my beans. But I also need another feeder I have this one, but I had bought some bird food to go to it, and the bird food literally just fell outside the feeder. Now I kept it because it's a feeder, but it's also, I'm saying, a little wind chime, and I like it. I'm saying, it's cute. So I decided I'd go ahead and get, I'm saying, find me another bird feeder to go with the bird bath, and I probably put it out so that birds will actually start visiting. And then, I'm saying, y'all already know I purchased these when I got my trailer. Got my little binoculars for birding, goddamn, so I can see the birds up close, okay? And when I got back to Houston, I went through that. I had to go through my little boxes in the garage, and I did eventually find them. And I'm happy I did because these were not cheap. They were not cheap, but I had the money to get them when I bought them. I would, I'm saying they don't come in pink. I have not yet been able to find any kind of pink binoculars. But, I have seen some white and gold ones, but I know that they are actually for like going to the opera, which I do like the opera. Eventually I will, start venturing out and going and doing that kind of stuff. But right now, my binoculars are for birding specifically. And the only time I really get to use them is if I go to like a park or something like that. But I haven't been going to a park. And due to the fact that your girl don't have a car, it's a situation where, they just gotta sit in my purse, And they ain't really, if I do see birds over here, I don't really need my binoculars to look at them. But I do have my little birding binoculars. But I feel like that's more so for when I start having, the big bucks to travel to, like, you said lurking binoculars. Okay. That'd probably be what my neighbors will be thinking, like I'm trying to look at them with the binoculars. I have to be like, whoa there. We're not trying to look at you. Okay. I'm looking at that exotic bird there. Okay. And because of this reason, I don't really pull them out when I'm at home. Now, if I'm at a park and I do see a bird that I want to look at, I will pull them out. I actually have a live stream while I was out birding, and I saw a bluebird, a cardinal, and there was a bunch of pigeons, but I kind of, we see them all the time. And there was some ducks. Now I didn't pull my binoculars out for the ducks because that was a little like a ways away from where I was sitting at. So and it was nice because you said big bird. But one thing that I did see is the ducks that, we got at this park, the park out here look different from the ducks that they had in Austin, bro. Like a completely different breed of ducks, which is cool, which is one thing that I do like about birds, because just like when it comes to what are they called? Pigeons. Pigeons are basically the same kind of bird as a dove. It's just that a dove is white. It's like a dove is basically an albino bird. A lot of people don't know that, but that's really what a dove is. It's an albino bird, an albino pigeon. But it's the same bird, the exact same bird. They got the same genetics. But because pigeons are so common, a lot of people just kind of like write them off. But I do like looking at them. They are interesting, and I like that. Sometimes they'll let you take a picture, and sometimes they'll get a little attitude. The last time I was at the park, low key, when I was out looking at the birds, it was this one bluebird that was over by me, and I was trying to get his picture, and it kept like it would come out to where I could see it when I didn't have my camera out, and then as soon as I pulled my camera out, it would hide. And then it would come out, and then it would hide, and it would come out, and it would hide. And then finally, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it go. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna accept the fact that I ain't get a picture of the bird. And I was about to get ready to leave, and the bird came out and posed for the picture. And I was talking about that yesterday. The turtles did that to me in Austin. Like, it's like they were hiding from me, and inside, like under the lake. and they would tip the top of their head out and peek, and then they'd go back inside the water. And I was like, dang, y'all ain't gonna ever let me get a picture of y'all hug. And then the day before I left, they got on top of this log, and it's like they were in a row, the smallest to the biggest. It was like the little baby turtle, the teenager, the you know what I'm saying, young adult, and the full adult, all the way in a little line. And I was like, y'all doing a photo op? Is this for me? Animals are awesome, yo. They are. I'm lucky too, though. Hold on. I know I just lit up my cigarette, but I'm gonna go check on my son real quick. I'm looking at my little timer. I've been on here for an hour. Hold on, let me see what he's doing. I'll be right back. He said turtleneck. I'll be right back, y'all. Watch my drink. Hold on. Okay, then. He let it be known that he's fine. He ended up chilling. Let me know he was mid game, okay? And then he did not have time for, you know what I'm saying, me to come and interrupt his game real quick. Anywho, yeah, the turtles, they shot to me, y'all. They got in a full little pause for me. Like literally posing for the picture. But it was cool. I like, you know what I'm saying? I love me some love. I love nature. I love it. I do. I'm starting to get tired. And it's a part of me that wish I would have been able to really like paint this garden bed pink the way I wanted to, but it's all right. It's cool. It's serving its purpose. My beans look like they happy, so that makes me happy. You said gamer, we was outside. You like being outside? I'm confused. Are you like playing on your games all day? Are you talking about my son like playing on his? He is a gamer. He ended up playing his game right now. He ended up playing. I don't know what. I think it's Roblox that he playing. He like playing his game. He got a few of them. I got him a Nintendo DS and a Nintendo Switch. and he's playing on the iPad. Okay, my pockets are crying. Baby, as to what he wanted for his birthday and Christmas, he said he wanted the Nintendo DS. I think I can count on one hand how many times he played it. He played on it when we was kids. We were outside all day. This is true. This is true. I still remember, you know what I'm saying, being a kid. And you know what I'm saying, and we would be mobbing. What we would be doing is walking to the park, because that's where everything was going on at the park. We go to the park, go to the store, get our little snacks, and then go to the park and hang out at the park all day long. Come home, you know what I'm saying, to eat, and that's it. We sit right back out the door. I used to love that. And I'll be over with my cousins at my aunt's house. We'd be out all day, just hanging out and having fun. You know what I'm saying? Now the neighborhood that I stayed in, where I grew up at, it wasn't no baby. It was no outside. Mama was not about to allow. She would be like, "No, man." I couldn't go outside until I was 18. And then it was a situation where it was my choice. But yeah, during the summertime, I love going to my aunt's house or going to go hang out with my friends and being able to just walk around and just carry on and do all kind of stuff. I remember one time, little mini story time. I was with my best friend, my ex best friend. We don't talk no more. Me and her was I don't know if it was summertime. I think it may have been just like a weekend that we was just hanging out on the weekend. It might have been like spring break or something like that. And you said fast forward. But anywho, we was hanging out. We had went to around the corner. We walked around the corner to somebody else's house, one of her friends from school. We walked around the corner to her house, and that was the first time that I had drank. You know what I'm saying? And I think we was teenagers. We was like, I'm not gonna say that, but we wasn't supposed to be drinking, but we was drinking. We was taking shots. And then the shots wasn't normal shots. It was like one of the cups, one of the red cups, the whole cup filled up with alcohol. And then a can of whatever soda we chose. Man, we was walking back to her house. I'm so goofy. But we saw this, like, I don't know why. We saw somebody, like, it was somebody's mailbox that was sitting on the side of the road. Like, and for whatever reason, we thought it was a dog that was trying to attack us. I have a fan in here, but I actually got it wet. I need to get an actual water, like a fan for the greenhouse, but they kind of expensive. I can't stand. I looked at them. He said we used to get faded. We saw somebody's mailbox and we thought it was a dog. And she jumped on me. I was like, get off me. And let me tell you, the friend I was talking about, she is 5'7", yo. I'm like, I at this point, I'm about 5'4". At that point, I was 5'1". I was like, if you don't get off me, bro, get off me, bro. You about to make me fall on the ground. The other nonsense. But yes, we love, baby, hanging out and going and get just doing stuff, bro. Just doing stuff. I was so goofy. But that is a memory, y'all. That was wild. She literally jumped on my back. Like, yeah, she was like, Tara, save me. I was like, get off me. I can't even run. She want me. Get off of me. He said it was so. I'm like, girl. And she bigger than me, yo. I'm like, if you don't get up. And she was thought out, man. In the wildest, like, man. Like, she used to just shock me. I remember one time we found a baby snake in her house and she picked it up with her hand. And this is the same person. I remember it was a frog outside and once again jumped on top of me. I'm like, bruh, scared of a dang frog for picking up a snake with her hand. Like it's nothing. But yeah, that's a memory for y'all. Yes, we used to have some fun. We used to try to find something to do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember house parties? I remember one time we went to a house party as teenagers. Did we grow some magic? No, we did not. We did not. We did not grow any magic, anything. I remember one time I went to this house party as a teenager, and I forgot who house party it was, but I do remember one thing. We was all standing around listening to music and kind of just chit chatting. You know what I'm saying? There was a few people dancing, but we wasn't really just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? But we was having us a good little time. Y'all already, you know what I'm saying? This is before there was a such thing as an iPhone. Okay, there was no such thing as a camera phone. There was no such thing as social media. So you know what I'm saying? We was literally just having fun, yo. And I remember my the person that was throwing the party, his mama came downstairs. I was like, why y'all not dancing? Why y'all not? Baby, she started dancing and the whole house started smelling so funky, bro. I was ready to leave. Everybody was ready to go. It was like, oh no. Oh man. You laughing at us because we were scared. And it's wild because once again it wasn't even a day, there was a dang mailbox. And I was so mad because like I don't know, I think she sparked it. Like she made me nervous because I guess she looked at it and thought it was a dog and just jumped on my back. You said good times. I was like, girl, I love you, but don't do that. Don't do that. Baby, like Vera, baby, don't do that. Don't jump on me. Talking about it's a dog, bro. And what is that supposed to solve? We both gonna fall on the floor, bro. Why would you jump on me, bro? Oh, my chest is hurting. I'm laughing so hard. But yeah, they used to be fun. They used to be fun. My baby do like going outside though, but in reality, it ain't really no kids over here for him to play with like that. Drinking spirits, that's probably why. You know what I'm saying? That was our time. That was our first. Well, that was my first time drinking actual alcohol. Like I had like a spritzer type. You know what I'm saying? Like Smirnoff, that kind of stuff. But that was the first time drinking like pure D alcohol. You know what I'm saying? 40 proof plus alcohol. But I like she jumped on me. I was like, what is going on? But you know what I'm saying, low key in this neighborhood, it's not really a lot of kids for my son to play with that's like his age. So, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I know even though it's summertime, he probably missing his friends from school. So they, you know what I'm saying, connecting through, you know what I'm saying, the internet and playing games together. But that's another thing, you know what I'm saying? When I move, when I finally have my own house, even if he not staying with me, they're in the house PlayStation games. Yeah, I feel you. Oh, you saying the kids in their houses too? I have seen a few kids, but it ain't really like a big plethora of kids, and I guess that also comes with the fact that he don't go to school over here. So because he don't go to school over here, he don't really know any kids that may stay in this neighborhood or who may live over here. And they do have a park in this neighborhood, but it's all the way at the front of the neighborhood. It really like it got a little bit going on, but it ain't really like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's different. You know what I'm saying? And even when I talk about when I was a child and how we used to walk to the park, I didn't grow up in that neighborhood and I didn't go to the school, but my cousins did. So they knew the other kids that were in the neighborhood and I knew them through them. So it's kind of like I feel it. It's different. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not obviously I'm 35 years old. I'm not going to school, so I don't know the kids that's in this neighborhood. It's not a situation where I'm going around trying to figure out who got kids and who don't. I haven't really went out and put forth effort to befriend anybody, so I don't know who got kids around my son age. So it's a situation where you know what I'm saying. We really just don't know. You know. I guess once I have a car, I'll be able to take him to like, you know what I'm saying, the nearby parks and stuff like that. But even with that, it's not, it's a few little parks over here, but most of them are neighborhood parks. And as far as I have seen, you know what I'm saying, yeah, it's very different because like our neighborhood park, really, it don't be kids over there. I haven't really seen kids at that park. It ain't really a lot of kids at that park. I've seen adults take it out at that park more than I've seen kids take it out. And if I have seen kids, it'll be a situation where they kind of like with their family. It's not the same. I feel like it's not the same vibe as it was when I was growing up and how the kids literally we would meet up at the park and hang out with each other at the park, regardless if we were actually going down a slide and swinging on swings at night. We literally that was the meetup spot. And then you know what I'm saying? Eventually, you know, we had phones and whatnot, especially like middle school, high school. Once the cell phones came out, we'll be able to call each other and be like, hey, where you at? Are you at such and such house? Okay, we on the way. Versus like, you know what I'm saying? Now I feel like it's kind of like because he don't really know anybody over here, it kind of leaves him on the outskirts, which that's not hot, but you said the Fortnite part. That's what they yeah, that's what he ended up playing his game. For real, for real. Okay, playing Fortnite and playing Roblox and I guess the other games that he likes to play, you know what I'm saying, and they meet up on there and they play and get to hang out with each other. Kind of like what we got going on because that's basically what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not out at an adult event. I'm not out at a bar. I'm not out at happy hour. I'm basically having happy hour in my greenhouse right now. Baby, instead of $5 drinks, baby, we got what $2. Okay, the big one. We got I'm having happy hour in the greenhouse. Because technically me too, you know what I'm saying? I used to like going to the little I don't want to call it the neighborhood. It basically is the neighborhood bar because it is the bar that like I feel like the bar that I used to hang out at is like the most prominent bar in this neighborhood And I don't go there no more. And I don't go there no more because last time I went up there, they jumped me. Okay. And regardless to if it was my ex coming up there with his gang of thoughts or not, I don't care. It's a situation where everybody that I used to hang out with on a daily basis, like, sat there and watched me get jumped. Like, nobody jumped in. Nobody did X, Y, and Z. Like, baby, I ain't trying to hear that. I'm not going back. I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody up there is fake, so I don't want to hang out with them no more. I'd rather hang out in my little greenhouse, and you know what I'm saying? I can give me whatever little drink I want. You said, what? I'm serious. Came up there and jumped me, girl. Came up there and jumped me, yo. I had knots all over my head for months. I was like, never again. So last time y'all gonna see me hanging up around here, baby, that's it. That's the end of it. Whew. I was like, and you know what I'm saying? Once I found out that that's what happened, I was a mixture between mad and heartbroken. Because, first of all, I couldn't believe that they like really took out the time, effort, and energy to come up there and jump me. I was so confused because it's like the women that were involved, I was like, why in the world, like, y'all literally was acting like y'all was so bothered and annoyed that me and him was dating and we were in a relationship and we were married and we was this, that, and the third because y'all wanted to be able to sleep with him in peace. So why would you take out the time, effort, and energy to drive all the way from Third Ward to Harlem Clark to the club where I'm at and pop up to jump me as if I'm doing something wrong? Wasn't y'all happy that I left, bro? Wasn't y'all happy that I wasn't around? Wasn't y'all happy y'all could go and sneak off with him whenever y'all ain't even have to sneak off no more? Cause Star ain't even there. I couldn't even understand what, like, I couldn't fathom the understand, like, I couldn't come to understanding as to why they even came up there. I'm just being real. I could not find any understanding as to why they came up there. I could not find any understanding as to why they did what they did. And you know what I'm saying? The fact that I keep on, you know what I'm saying, receiving messages of them wondering why I don't go to that club anymore is like, I don't understand the logic. Why would y'all even expect me to pull up? I don't understand. Like, I'm not finding any understanding. Mm-mm. Even as I've said already, even if it was a situation where he decided that he ain't want to stay out, you know what I'm saying, and said it's all no more, he decided to pull back up in Houston, and he was over there hanging out by that club and living at that dang Raggedy Hotel, bro. It ain't no situation where I'm going, you know, come up there trying to pull up. It was security. And that's another reason why I don't go up there no more. I'm cool with security. I'm friends with security. And once again, it's a situation where how in the world did they allow these people to come up in that club and jump me like that and nobody did nothing? Not they ain't gonna have just one security. They got like 3, 4 security guards. Big at the door, bro. And they cool with me. And I'm like, dang, how is it that you cool with me and you saying what's up, Star, and you know me by name and etc. And you gonna just sit there and watch them jump me, bro? No, bro. And it ain't no situation where somebody was like, what's good, Star? You know what I'm saying? Put them up. Nah, bro, somebody hit me behind the head while I was walking. I was walking to the table and I had my drink in my hand and I was walking and I know I had my phone out. I was recording everything. You know what I'm saying? Because some put it up on, you know what I'm saying, to record. I was recording and I was walking to the table and out of nowhere, everything went black. Somebody came and hit me upside my head from the back. And I'm like, how is it that y'all didn't do nothing, bro? Y'all ain't stopped that. I'm waking up in somebody random person car, bro. Like, what is going on, bro? It ain't no, it's cool. They ain't even called an ambulance. It's a situation where they was trying to sweep that under the rug and act like that ain't even happening. That was crazy. And that's why I don't go up there no more. And that's why I don't go to neither one of the clubs. I don't go to the one that's like my hood club that's out here. And I don't go to the club in Third Ward. They can all kiss my ass for they I'm serious. And I mean it. Mm-mm. Baby, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that at all. But it's cool. It is what it is. You live and you learn. It's a situation where I learned that, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have to let the hood clubs go. But I did like it. I felt like it was a convenience for me to be able to just ride around the corner to the little, you know what I'm saying, the club around the corner. Thank you, Big Hurt. I felt like it was cool for me to be able to go up the street, you know what I'm saying, go around the corner and go hang out, you know what I'm saying, in my hood and just, you know, hit the happy hour. And if you know what I'm saying, dance to the Zydeco. I can't stand, I miss Zydeco music since, you know what I'm saying, when I was in Austin, they ain't really play Zydeco like that. And I missed it so much. And I don't know. I haven't even really just went back to a club that plays Zydeco like that because mostly only the hood clubs play Zydeco. But I don't know. Maybe I need to join a biker gang or something so I can so I can dance Zydeco in peace. You said to the hood, man. My head itching. It might be okay. I might be on the money. I might need to join me a little. What is it called? I forgot what it's called. A social club because the girls have social clubs. Not hey, what's up, Billy? The girls have social clubs. They don't have biker clubs. But I might have to join me a little social club. I'm gonna have to find one that got pink jackets. I'm gonna have to find one that have pink jackets. Y'all let me know if y'all know of a social club with pink jackets. Let me know. In Houston. You said create yours. That's hard because in order to create one, you gotta already be. You can't just pop up with a dang social club or a biker gang out of nowhere, yo. You have to be affiliated with somebody, especially when it's like a social club. You have to be affiliated with a biker gang. You can't just pop up with one by yourself. And I guess you could. They do exist. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be specific. You have to be careful about the patches. And you have to be careful about its rules to that. You can't just do that. I'm sorry for laughing. But, you know what I'm saying? We is about halfway through our beer, you need. But anyway, you can't just, I used to be a part of one. Or I was trying to. I was about to join one. But you know what I'm saying? That was back when I was with my son's father and he was not happy. He was mad. He was like, no. It was like every Friday you gonna have to go out to meetings and then you gonna have your weekends gonna be all tied up and da. He had a full list. And I understand, you know what I'm saying? As far as back then, it was a situation where we was together and I get it because we had our own plans on the weekend. And it would be a situation where I would be, you know what I'm saying, busy with my social club. But now it's just like, you know what I'm saying, I'm single. And even, you know, when I have my son, they do have events like where you can bring kids and stuff like that. So it's kind of like I might as well, if I was a part of a social club at this point right now, me and my son would have somewhere to go. We have somebody parties to pull up at, you know, somebody having a fish fry, somebody having a barbecue. There's something going on. But I guess it is what it is. Oh, listen, Lord. I'm glad you all right. I am. I'm glad you all right. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that be terrifying me about my little scooter, yo. I do not want nobody. And I've had so many experiences of people deliberately going out of their way to try to hit me, yo. It is terrifying. Man, baby, it's a blessing that you all right. It's a blessing that you all right. I'm glad you okay. Because that is terrifying, yo. That's terrifying. You know what I'm saying? It's all like the chances of somebody that is riding on tools ending up, you know what I'm saying, in a bad, like the accident ending up really bad for them is so high because you literally have nothing, you know what I'm saying, to protect you. Thank you, DMP. Hey, what's up? There's nothing there to protect you. And that's what is so terrifying about, you know what I'm saying, riding. But I know me personally, I like the thrill. I just love the thrill, yo. I love the thrill. I love feeling the wind. I like, I like feeling the thrill, yo. It's a live feeling, but simultaneously, bad. My heart goes out to you. I'm glad you okay. And you know what I'm saying? Are you still riding? I don't. You said love thriller. Oh, it's the little cats. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Hey. It's the little cats in the backyard. Oh, y'all so cute. What y'all got going on? You got an orange cat and a black one. You said it happened in October. Well, I hope you all right. I know that, you know what I'm saying? It's bad. That's what's terrifying about it because, you know what I'm saying? It's like you out of work still. Dang. But are you going to fully recover? Strong. Hey, man, that's glory to God. Okay. That's what's up. I think that's the Aries in me that like the thrill. I like the thrill of popping on my bike and sheesh. Did you have a helmet on? I think it's the Aries in me that like the thrill of being on the dang motorcycle. Which is ironic because I don't know if y'all watched the Percy Jackson, the one that Disney created. Dang, man. The Aries on Percy Jackson, he rides a motorcycle. Dang, man. I know that don't feel good. You had no helmet on, man. You playing? I wear my helmet every time. That was a for sure, for sure. I had to get that when I got my bike, and I got a cute one so that I wouldn't feel, you know what I'm saying, ashamed or embarrassed to wear it. I got my helmet looks like it's like a little cat helmet, and I got, I don't know if you've seen my scooter. My scooter is like it have my name on it, have Queen Star going around it, and it have like Hello Kitty emblems on it. Sheesh. What's up, Johnny? Dang, man. Man, I wear my helmet everywhere. I don't care if I'm just going up to the shell around the corner, I still wear my helmet. I really, if I'm going like a far, if I'm going far, I'll go ahead and wear jeans and my like I have this jacket that I had made, you know what I'm saying, I have my name on it that it matches my bike. I wear it with my bike because I don't want it to be a situation. Cats is messing with the dog, bro. The cats is messing with the dog, bro. They climbing the fence just to mess with the dog. You said my ears are pretty. How can you see my ears? But dang, man. What is y'all doing? It's
3 of them in the backyard. But man, that's like I really do try to make. I'll try to. You forgot it, man. I try to wear my helmet every single time. Like I don't care if I'm just going around the corner. It may be a situation, you know what I'm saying. If I'm going somewhere close, like I have before rolled up to the club I was just talking about that's around the corner. It ain't nothing but 10 minutes away. Sheesh, man, I'm glad you came up out of that 5-day coma. Like, you know what I'm saying? I rolled up to the club around the corner, but I still had my helmet on. I went up there, you know, with heels and a dress on, but I still had my dang helmet on. I can't do it. I'm too scared. You know what I'm saying? I can't stunt. I'm too scared of something happening. And I know it was another like a content creator that I was following, and she had a pink bike. You know what I'm saying? Even though hers is an actual motorcycle. You say you still cute. Okay, you need. But I was following her, and she was riding her motorcycle. She had her little cute pink motorcycle, and I was like, oh, she got her cute pink bike. You know what I'm saying? Because I got my cute pink scooter. And she got in an accident. Even though she got in an accident on somebody else's bike, she was riding passenger with somebody else, which is wild. Because I think it was like the video before her accident. She literally came out with a video, and she was giving instructions about females that want to ride bikes and how you have to be safe and you have to be careful, and it's not okay to just hop on the back of anybody's bike, because especially when it comes to men, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes a man biker and a female biker are completely different. Some men be, you know what I'm saying, they want to go fast, and they'll be, you know what I'm saying, and all kind of stuff, just like men in cars. Sometimes they, out of nowhere, they want to go 100 down, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Baby, you got to be careful. And that's literally what happened to her. She was on the back of a man's bike, and they ended up getting in an accident because somebody pulled out on them out of nowhere. And sadly, he passed away. RIP to him. And she's in recovery. And it absolutely broke my heart to see that happened to her, especially after she literally gave advice to the world to be careful. And you know what I'm saying? I be scared sometimes when I pray every time I get on my bike. I really do, because it's scary, and I definitely try to make sure, baby, gotta have my helmet. I don't care if I'm going to the corner store. You know what I'm saying? I used to be shocked and appalled when my ex would hop on that dang scooter with no helmet. And you know what I'm saying? I would offer my helmet. He like, nah, I ain't wearing that. But I get it because it's pink and it's cat ears. So, you know what I'm saying? I guess a man is not going to want to wear my pink helmet. But still, you got to be careful, man. Because, man, baby, it's not just about. Sometimes I feel like bikers typically, you said garage crash. You crashed in the garage? How? But I feel like typically bikers can drive. I know me personally, I know how to, you know what I'm saying, how to maneuver my bike. I know how to move, and I know how to drive. But I have to watch for other drivers on the road, and that's what is scary, because you never know what somebody is going to do. And somebody may pull out of nowhere. Somebody may, you know what I'm saying, turn out of nowhere. I had a classmate that passed away because he was on his bike, and somebody just swerved, like they went from one lane to another lane and ran into him. And you know what I'm saying? It is terrifying, you know, and that was before I even started riding. Sheesh, yo. Mm, that's crazy, yo. I don't even know what to say to that. Because I'm confused. How does that happen? What were you trying to, like, you were trying to park? You were trying to park your bike, and you just, like, kind of swerved in or something like that? That's crazy. You came home from riding and you ran. Dang, that do sound like that's like I couldn't even imagine that there. You know what I'm saying? Coming home from riding and then you know what I'm saying? You don't even remember what happened. Mm, that's terrifying. Not just the fact that you don't remember, but you know what I'm saying, how it happened. But oh wait, okay, and as I said, that ooh wee was all tools across the board. That is terrifying, yo. Ah, and I could imagine what possibly like I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like you open a garage and you probably, you know what I'm saying, drove in. I can't stunt. When I get home, I cut my engine off and I just rode my bike into the garage. I never like I typically don't drive in. And you had a brain injury. Dang, that sucks, man. I'm glad you okay though, because I can't stunt. The way you describing it, it sounds like it was like not awesome. It sounded like that was a bad accident, yo. And probably if you would have remembered what happened, it probably like would have been a bad memory to have underground parking. Like yo, garage is like in a basement. Yeah, that sounds scary, man. I can't stunt. I don't even know what to say except that I'm happy that you're not. You know what I'm saying? That you survived. I'm happy that you're gonna be able to recover. I pray that you have a speedy recovery, and you know what I'm saying. It's a blessing that you survived that because that sounds terrifying. It sounds like it was not a good experience, and like you know what I'm saying. I like ooh wee. That don't sound like that was good. Woo, you welcome. That sound ooh wee. See, and hearing stories like that, you know what I'm saying, it make me even more so terrified to graduate from my scooter to a motorcycle, yo, because oh man, that sounds so scary. And it's like I feel like my motorcycle go not my motorcycle, my scooter go fast enough for me. It's not a situation where and I really have never like how do I say it, gun it. Like you could not walk. Are you gonna be able to walk again? That's what happened. After my car accident, I had finally got my slab perfect. Okay, I had a Cadillac DeVille, painted her pink, and me and my son was out in Galveston. On the way back, this drunk lady hit me. Yeah, you just busy. Okay. I'm glad that you're gonna be able to walk. I wasn't able to walk for a few months. I had my left knee was fractured and my right ankle was fractured. In reality, at first they thought it was just my ankle, but after they finished, when they took me to get X-rays on my ankle, they did X-rays on my entire leg, and they realized that my left knee was also fractured. So I had these huge things sticking out of both of my legs, and like I wasn't able to walk for a few months. It was like it was awful. So I completely and wholeheartedly I understand, But and simultaneously, you know what I'm saying, I don't, because it wasn't a motorcycle accident. And you know what I'm saying, I know that a motorcycle accident is worse. Like it can be really traumatic and it can really like be life altering. So I'm glad that you're okay and that you're gonna be able to recover. For real, for real. But baby, hearing stories like that, it made me terrified to move up. So you know what I'm saying? My dream was to go from my scooter and then give me a Harley. I always wanted me a Harley Davidson. I want a pink one. But I'm terrified to get it because I don't even like going the speed limit on my scooter. So I can't imagine what it would be like, you know, being on a motorcycle and they actually, you know what I'm saying, pick up. Man, the way people be driving out here, and I don't know, maybe it'll be different when I move. Like if I move, when I get my house, when I get my own house and I have a house to you say you can't wait to ride again. You a daredevil, bro. But I'm like, I'm hoping that, you know what I'm saying, once I do move to the outskirts, you know what I'm saying, of Houston, it'll be better. And I won't have to worry about people like, you know, driving all crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because I really do find that frustrating. It seemed like when I was in Austin, yo, not only do people like more people ride scooters, but it's like they have scooters that you can rent out there, like through Uber. And it's like in Houston, people drive so crazy that I don't know if they're ever going to implement that out here. You know what I'm saying? Because Houston is a big city. I'm honestly shocked that they don't have more of the self driving cars and more of the scooters that you can rent. But simultaneously, the way that people drive out here is probably why, because they will literally try to run into you just because of the audacity of you riding a scooter, as if they are not in a car and they can't just go around you. But you know what I'm saying? I know if I give me a motorcycle, I will be feeling nervous, yo, because I remember one time I was on my way, I think I was on my way back home from, I don't know where I went. I was just going riding that day. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? On the way back home, getting into the turning lane, this lady in this huge truck, I saw her looking directly at me and deliberately was trying to run into my scooter, bro, as if I was bothering her or I was in her, as if she wasn't in this huge truck and it was impossible for her to go around me. And that just shows me how some people are just hateful, yo. And it like I don't know if they are ever going to bring that out here. Y'all got scooters also rented. Y'all have scooters for rent. The only ones that I've seen them have out here are like, you know, the ones that they have like down in the downtown area, like the ones that light up, the ones that people stand up on. I haven't seen like the Uber kind, the ones that people use to get around and get from point A to point B. But in Austin, they got them everywhere. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're ever going to bring them out here, but you know what I'm saying? It's definitely going to have to be a situation where these people that be, you know what I'm saying, just deliberately being hateful and nasty to other people, they going to have to find the nerve and the audacity, because it can't be a situation where you own, you know what I'm saying, you just trying to get around, hey, what's up? And people are deliberately trying to run into you. What's up, burrito? What you got going? Because that right there, that is not what's up. That is not a good experience, yo. He said, facts, you feel me? I was in shock being out there and seeing how like they have scooters literally all over the city. People were, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do, you know what I'm saying, with they scooter, doing Uber Eats, doing DoorDash. And you know what I'm saying, like the how the cars, they were courteous. It wasn't a situation where they was trying to run into people. It wasn't a situation where they was trying to knock people over. They, you know what I'm saying, and I don't know if they are going to get like that, if they're going to like implement them out here or what's going on. But in reality, I know the way people drive out here, like several people, every time, you know what I'm saying? Some people see me on my scooter, they're like, dang, I like your scooter, it's cool, but be safe, be careful, because the way people drive out here, every time I run into somebody else that ride, you know what I'm saying? Ride bikes, they're like, man, be careful, because you know what I'm saying? I stopped riding my bike because of the way people drive out here, because they will literally try to run into you. It's like pure demon mode. And then feel like they right. As if wherever they going to Walgreens, or they going to Walmart, or they, you know what I'm saying, going home, bruh, and in a rush to go nowhere, and dang near about to take your life, because how dare you have the audacity to be going somewhere too, bro. It's the utter nonsense. What's up, Robbie? They do drive crazy. They drive like they, like, you know what I'm saying, crazy, like they crazy for real, for real. I low key will feel more comfortable if I had my own spot in Austin driving my scooter out there than I do out here. And the only thing that scares me about Austin is they have so many hills and mountains and like valleys and stuff like that going on. But I feel more comfortable out there than I do out here, because out here people literally be trying to run into you. They on a phone, they doing this, that, and the third. And like I said, several times I have seen, like, I'm looking at them deliberately trying to run into me. And it's like, what is it? You said Houston highways got demons straight up. A straight demon mode. Like, they know good and well, if you hit me on my scooter and you in a truck and you in a car, I'm 9 out of 10 gonna end up, KO. And it's a situation where you just gonna walk off into the sunset or end up in jail for manslaughter in reality. And then you gonna be, oh, I didn't do it on purpose. It was an accident. But you know what I'm saying? I know what I gotta do. I gotta give me a camera for my scooter. You know what I'm saying? And I see why some people, you know what I'm saying, that ride on motorcycles, ride scooters, they have cameras on there, because people really deliberately be trying to run into you and run you over and try to play it off and act like they ain't do nothing wrong. Ooh. And I for sure, I don't even take my scooter on no dang highway. We ain't even finna do that. We is not finna play that game. But I would, you know what I'm saying, especially since we is single over here, I would like to join me a little social club or a little biker club, so I can have, you know what I'm saying, some friends and some things to do. Have some activities going on, yo. He said I need a smart helmet. Man, them things cost dang near $500. I know when I bought my helmet, it was dang near 200. I think it was like, the highway is messed up. Yeah, it is. I think it was like, at the very least, 100. You feel like it's fun? I would be terrified just because of my experiences on the streets. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the highway is gonna be worse. But I guess it's just where I live and the way that people drive out here where I live. And you know what I'm saying? That's what makes me kind of nervous to even ride on my scooter, because the way people drive is like literally just getting out of this neighborhood. Sometimes it's a situation where I gotta go slow and I gotta be careful because people be flying. You know what I'm saying? and then get out of the neighborhood and get to the main road, and they flying down the main road like it's the dang freeway. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm on this scooter, I gotta turn, and then I gotta make a U-turn. I gotta turn, and then you know what I'm saying. Whatever way I gotta go, it's a situation where I gotta deal with these people that's driving like they are absolutely insane, like they done lost their mind. And if they don't get there in 2.5 seconds, the whole world is gonna come crawling, crushing down. Ooh, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. And that is why I will take the long way. I will take the long way. I take the scenic route when I'm riding on my scooter. It's gonna take me a minute, but I'm gonna get there. Because I'd rather take the scenic route and it take me a long time than, you know what I'm saying, try to rush and go on a highway or something like that. And it, you know what I'm saying? Yep. I got know one thing. Let me see. I'm gonna see if my, I know I got a charger in this bag. It's starting to get hot. What's the temperature? 79 is supposed to be cooler than it was when I first got out here, but I feel like I'm burning up out here. But I guess it's also because dang, the nothing else popped up. But I think it's also because I've been out here drinking, so okay. I had you said the 80s, and I'm sipping. I am. I'm sipping on my little beer here. Woo! I had took up my little fan. Gladly she still works. That's good because it's hot. Oh, I gotta go to the restroom. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be back. Watch my purse. Watch my drink. You see, what's my phone charge? Sheesh. I'm really probably about to go ahead and log off for the second.
baby, I had to go to the restroom. Oh, what's up, y'all? I had to go use the restroom, baby. Sit out here, sipping on my goddamn beer, and not taking no restroom breaks was not gonna work. My baby done switched from when I first went in and checked on him, he was playing his game. Now he watching a little show. I should have took my seeds in the house while I was, you know what I'm saying, but I guess I'll take them in when I go in. And charging my plug on my phone. Why is it not charging? Charger ain't working, I guess. Okay, there you go. He said drop that water. With the sips of water. Man. Okay. Hanging out here in club, Star Greenhouse, I guess. I'm going to get a little sign and say that. Because, ooh-wee. Since I can't go to the club in peace, you know what I'm saying? And it's wild because every time I receive any kind of prophecy or any kind of message about somebody, you know what I'm saying, at a club that I used to hang out at, talking about why Star don't come up here. Are you serious, bro? Y'all made it so obvious and so clear that y'all ain't want me hanging out up there, and now you sitting around trying to figure out why I'm not up there no more. The utter nonsense. You clearly didn't want to be friends. And then feeling some kind of way because I'm not up there is wild. I know one thing, either I'm gonna end up taking these last little nails off, or I'm gonna find some glue to put the other ones back on. You said start speakeasy. I don't know. I don't know if it would be considered. You would be considered, I guess, a speakeasy because it's like, you know what I'm saying. Low key, it's not a situation where everybody know about it. I don't think it. I don't think I'll be dressed classy enough out here enough to call it the lounge. But simultaneously, so you know what I'm saying. I do have it kind of jazzed up a little bit. I guess we could consider it a lounge a little bit. But for sure, a speakeasy. I like both. You know what I'm saying? I like speakeasies and lounges. When I do go out, you know what I'm saying? If I go out, I like me a little speakeasy. You know what I'm saying? I like me a little low key spot where don't nobody, you know, everybody don't know that it's a bar in there, but it is actually a bar. And I actually have one specifically
that I love going to that's downtown Houston. And when you outside and you walking up the street, you don't know it's a bar unless you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it don't be nobody standing outside. And if it's not a bouncer standing outside, you may not even realize that it is actually a bar up there. But you can sometimes, see people outside from the balcony. But it used to be historically it was a speakeasy, and it's another one that I like to go to. That it's during the daytime it would be a place where you would go and get like a tailor suit, like tailor suits, and then at nighttime it turned into a bar. It's a speakeasy at night, and it's a place where you get suits made during the day. You said number one bar town, what, Houston? I love me a speakeasy. I feel like they are so cool. I have some pictures of me out at speakeasies, and one of them they had like this huge safe that you could take pictures at, Milwaukee. Y'all got some speakeasies out there with some history. I like history. Okay, I used to love. I love history. Okay, and that's what I love about speakeasies, especially the ones that are true speakeasies to heart speakeasies, because it's a situation where it's something else during the day, and at nighttime it turned into a bar. And it's this one, like during the day, it's like a law firm or a lawyer's office. At night, it's a bar, and it's another one during the day. It like used to be a like a place where you would get like tailor-made suits, and at night it will turn into a bar. I love them kind of clubs. It is just so cool. We have some bars that are underground. I feel I like them kind of bars too, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like you don't even like you just don't know it's there. It's a whole city underneath Houston. And some people don't even they live here their whole lives and have no idea that it's a mall down there. Businesses, shops, bars, all kind of stuff. It's so cool. And it's like you would never think it because this is the Bayou City. Every time it rains, it floods. But there's literally like certain places where you can go and enter and go down, like downstairs, downtown, and go underneath the city, and it's a whole city under the city. It's so cool. You said Houston is fun. It can be. It can be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like one thing I do love about going out, like and traveling and going to other places, is, like due to the fact that I'm from Houston, I don't want to say that I found everything there is to find out here, but I have like literally spread out and been all over Houston to such an extent that it's also fun to go, you know what I'm saying, to other cities and see what they have going on and see what it's like there. Ooh, I'm starting to get tired. I do like that. I do. Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, baby. I told you was out. I was in the backyard.
I know, but I didn't know you were recording back here.
Yeah. I recorded the live stream.
Okay.
You going back in?
Yes.
Okay. Love you.
Love you too.
You said what's the strip called? Like underground? It's that I don't even know. I guess it's downtown. It's like underground downtown. I know. See, I don't want to say Main Street because I don't even know if it's a way. Like, it probably is a few ways that you can get down there from Main Street, but the main area that I would know where you would be able to get down there is like from the mall that's downtown. But in reality, the mall that's downtown is literally underground. It's literally underground. You said Houston. What's the Houston Strip with clubs? Oh, like are you talking about regular clubs? Or are you talking about strip clubs? The Houston Strip with clubs would be Main Street. It's a bunch of clubs going up Main Street, like a ton of them, and it's like clubs on Main, and then it's clubs on the side of Main and on the other side of Main. But it's clubs all over Houston. Like it is so many clubs in Houston. It's clubs downtown. You said regular clubs, they everywhere. It's clubs downtown on Main Street. It's clubs on Richmond. It's clubs on Westheimer. There are clubs on what's the name of that street? Emancipation. It's clubs like every on Almeda. It's clubs everywhere. Like all over Houston. You could go out into Cypress and find clubs out there. It's clubs going towards Galveston. It's clubs on the strip on in out in Galveston. Like you know what I'm saying? They have a strip out there on the I think it's 54th or 64th, whatever the name of that street. They got clubs over there. It's clubs everywhere. Houston is a party. It's like you literally, if you wanted to party all day in Houston, you could. if you wanted to. I remember I was in my 20s and I was hanging out with somebody, and it was like, it had to be like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. And we wanted a bottle. He was like, hold on, I know where we could go. We pulled up at this lady house and she had a full blown bar, like a full blown liquor store at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Seriously. And it was a bunch of other, we was not the only ones. There was a bunch of people there buying bottles, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. They have, it's like you could go out and you know what I'm saying, it's bars that are open during the day. Then there are bars that are open, normal bar hours till 2 a.m. We have the after hour spot that's open till like 6 a.m. There are bars that stay open from 6 a.m. until, you know what I'm saying? You can literally party all day in Houston if you wanted. If you had nothing else to do and that's literally what you wanted to party all day long, you could literally party all day long in Houston. And never go home. If that's what you wanted to do. If you wanted to, if you really wanted to, you could. It's party. It got any places around the corner from here. Because, like I said, it's a hood bar around the corner. It's a few of them around the corner from here. And then after you leave that club, it's the after hour spot around the corner from here. During the day, it don't even look like a club. You know what I'm saying? During the day, it look like a work site. And you know what I'm saying? 2 a.m. is like packed. It's cars parked all up and down the street. You know what I'm saying? The club is packed. And yeah, it's bars all over Houston. And that's not the only after hour spot. Even though I can't stand, back when I was in my 20s, we would go from the regular club to like the strip clubs. And now, you know what I'm saying, the strip clubs is not really where most people go to the after hour spot now. But yeah, it's you can, if you wanted to, you can literally party all day in Houston. You don't even have to go home if you don't want to. You just keep partying. Unless you know what I'm saying, to change. Baby, me and my friends, we party from Sunday to Sunday. It was always somewhere to go and something to do. It was never a situation where we had nowhere to go. It was always somebody's bar that was open, and it was always someplace that was a high spot. and it's like all over Houston. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be in a specific area. And there, you know what I'm saying? It's like all over. You said had to pay for parking. For sure, for sure. You do have to pay for parking in Houston. That's one thing I can't stand. Now I know when I first started, you know what I'm saying, in my early 20s, I ain't like paying for parking. I would walk, you know what I'm saying? I would literally have my heels in my hand and have some slides, and we go walk all the way up to the door and then put the heels on. And that's just that. But once I started, you know, putting forth effort to have nice cars, and baby, I'm going to go ahead and pay that little $20, $30, $40 for it. I'm not about some park in the back. You come back, your window broken out. You come back in your tires, your car is sitting on bricks or something. Baby, hey, we ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? It's cheaper to just pay for parking. Sometimes it's cheaper to pay for parking. But you know what I'm saying? Once again, depending on what kind of car you got. You know what I'm saying? When I used to ride around in the Corolla, we gonna go ahead and park her in the back and we gonna mob up to the club, yo. Baby, when I started buying nice cars, we is parking at the door. And I'm selling security. I need you to watch my car. I'm paying you my money. Man, I bet not be a scratch on my car when I come about this club, bro. What's up, Smooch Adams? He better not be that one scratch, bro. I'm so serious. But you know what I'm saying? I know in some of the clubs that I used to hang out at, a lot of them they shut down. You know what I'm saying? Think about it is, once it's after a while, you know what I'm saying, it'll turn from being a little classy club to being a little hood club. You say everybody was cool. Sometimes, man. Maybe to the dang regular radio station get a hold of it. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that as a little pattern. And when I was in my 20s, me and my friend, we would find us a new spot. We go and hang out there, and it'll be cool. It'll be, you know what I'm saying, with the cool people, you know what I'm saying, the classy people, the people, you know what I'm saying, it will be people that's not in there for no drama. They just want to have a good time, you know what I'm saying, get drunk and have a good time. Then the goddamn radio station started announcing and promoting the club, and then it's go for the worst. This situation where you come outside and your dang windows is broken in. And crazy people is in the club acting a fool. It's time to find a new spot after that. Baby, I don't ever go to the clubs that they promote on the radios out here. For that reason, I already know who's gonna be there. Depending on the radio station that's promoting it. Baby, if it's goddamn me, you know what I'm saying, certain radio stations, I am not going. I'm not going. Because I know what crowd y'all finna breed. I remember that, me riding in the car, listening to the radio, and they start promoting the club that we was thinking about going to. We both look at each other and be like, man, we can't go to, this is gonna be the last night we go there. And for sure, it be the last night, you know what I'm saying? Because nah, man. And see, this is why sometimes I don't like saying where I'm at. It's like, I like it sometimes because I don't mind when, you know what I'm saying, it's a situation where certain people like want to know where I'm at because they want to hang out with me, you know what I'm saying? Some people is cool. And sometimes the situation with people is crazy, yo. And the only reason they want to know where you at is because they want to bring drama and problems. Ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Everybody have their own little, you know, stilo. They have their own little thing going on. But me personally, when I go out, I like to have me a good time. It's not a situation where I'm sitting around coming out because I want to argue with people and I want to go back, and I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, said I might as well sit at home if I'm gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time for that. Every time somebody trying to holler at me, here you come sliding in. Hey, did I explain to you? Like, sis, ain't nobody call you over here. Ain't nobody call you over here. I just wanted to let you know, sir, that I can put my legs behind my head. Don't know, ain't nobody asked you that, sis. Ain't nobody asked. Nobody cares. Yo, say, yo, you and your thotty box, get out of here, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that. Mm-mm. Whew. This water's so refreshing. Just trying to make sure my phone's still charging because, ooh, what is it on? It's something else. You know what I'm saying? I just like, I like going places where it's kind of chilled, it's relaxed. I can't stunt. A lot of times, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind going to a place where, you know what I'm saying, the drink that I'm going to order is going to be a whiskey and coke, but simultaneously, sometimes I do want me like a martini or like some kind of mixed drink or something like that. And it is that kind of vibe. It's some places where you just simply can't get that out here. You know what I'm saying? You go in there and stuff for a chocolate martini, they finna pull out Bailey's and that's and you better take it. And then the audacity to charge you like 14, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, shaking, not stirred. Straight up, don't play with me. Nah, if I'm going in there and I'm, you know what I'm saying, man, you know what I'm saying, I want to give me a good, like, I want a good drink, okay? I want to see you pour the different chocolates in there, the different alcohols in there, and shake it up and put it in the drink all night. You know what I'm saying? I want the full experience. Because don't play with me. Yeah, baby, I can pour Bailey's in a cup at home, bro. You ain't finna charge me what they charge me at the martini bar for something that you ain't even put no work for this, bro. Pour it in the cup. I don't mind if it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because it is like some certain bars that I like going to where they really do be having they cocktails be live. You know what I'm saying? Like the last place I went to, they have some amazing cocktails. They actually really go out of their way to mix the drinks. The drinks be good. They have the best drinks. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the best drinks in Houston, but it's dang near close, yo. And when it comes down to it, I don't mind paying $14, $15 for a drink from there. But in some places, I will literally, like, you better not. It better not be no situation where I tell you that I want some, you know what I'm saying, a martini or something like that, and you just threw it together and toss it in a cup, and you expecting me to pay. Like, baby, I would cuss you out, bro. If you don't want to work, get out the way. I can make my own dang drink. Shit. I know the recipe. To be honest, to be real. I came here and I'm paying you for a service. Why is it that you sit up here getting the attitude with me? Because I like seriously, bro. I don't have time for that. I'm too old for that mess, bro. I can do it at home, bro. You know what I'm saying? For sometimes it be the price of a drink. I could have got a whole bottle of moonshine, bro, and sat at home and got drunk, bro. It ain't no situation where I'm paying for the experience and you sitting up here taking it, you stealing that away from me, and I don't like it. Which is why I don't go to the hood club no more. Why would I do that? I'm paying y'all for an experience, and in reality, y'all letting me know y'all don't even want me here. Well, then, you know what I'm saying? Why would I come up here and spend my hard earned money up here, bro? I'm not finna play with y'all. You know what I'm saying? The pennies that I spend up in here, I'm buying drink after drink after drink. They go towards everybody paycheck. It shouldn't be no situation where somebody coming out of nowhere knocking me upside the head and y'all acting like it's like, oh well, my ass, bro. I come up in here every day, bro. 5 o'clock, bruh. Spending hard earned coin, bruh. And you mean to tell me that you just gonna allow somebody that never been up in this place before to do whatever they like? What y'all really got going on, bruh? No, I'm not coming back. Hell no. He's not finna deal with that. No. Terrible customer service. What kind of nonsense? Like security can't do their job. You know, you need what is going on, bro? And in reality, at the area that it happened at, I was right by security. How is it possible that y'all didn't see that? How is it possible that y'all just sat there and allowed that to happen and did absolutely like that? Still pisses me off. It shouldn't have happened. And like it really shouldn't have happened. And the fact that they allowed it to, it bothers me, bro. But you know, I try, you know what I'm saying? I'm grateful, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? God said what he said, he felt how he felt about me. You know what I'm saying? It's a situation where it wasn't my time. And you know what I'm saying? That was trying to take me smooth up out of here that day. They was trying to take me smooth up out of here that day. And then was trying to sweep it under the rug. You know what I'm saying? So nobody would know that happened. Baby, I glorify God that I'm still here. I'm shocked. You know what I'm saying? I'm shocked. During the whole time that I was out of it, I was, you know what I'm saying? I got memories of being, you know what I'm saying, with God in heaven. Like, I'm shocked that I'm still here. And I'm blessed that I'm still here. I'm grateful for it. But when it come down to it, it shouldn't have even happened. It should have been a situation. Security was right there. It makes no logical sense. The bartender that I would see on a daily basis, right there. It makes no sense that the waitress, all these people were right there. It makes no sense that nobody did anything. And you know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, even if it's a situation where they didn't jump in, they might as well have, because they for sure didn't jump in and tell them to get up off of me. That don't make no sense to me. Y'all might as well have handed them a bottle to knock you upside the head with. He said, "You sorry, Dad? It's all good. We still here." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We still here doing our thing. It's all good. He said, "Sick, it is. It was wild." You know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe they allowed that to happen. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It is what it is. That was a you win some, you lose one situation. And as far as I'm concerned, I said it before, I feel like every person that jumped me straight PUSSY, bro. Because y'all came trying to take me, y'all take me from the back. It wasn't a situation where nobody wanted a one-on-one. And then after I came several times saying who jumped me, ain't nobody wanted to say it was me, Star, because y'all ain't wanted that smoke. So F them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? I said, baby, asked several times. I asked my ex several times, who jumped me? He act like, well, I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time for that. Y'all weak sauce. But when it's you know what I'm saying? When I'm feeling some kind of way and I'm steady asking who jumped me, everybody want to act like they don't know what I'm talking about. And I'm talking crazy and I shouldn't do. And I need to calm down and I need to, bruh. Oh, y'all kiss my ass, bruh. Y'all weak. It's scary. Okay, because as far as I'm concerned, if it's a situation where you really bout that life and you really got hands like that, you ain't gotta jump nobody. Okay, I'm thinking about house party. What they say? I smell. Straight up, you shouldn't have to jump nobody. If you really about that life, if you really got hands like that. And then look stupid anyway, because who's still walking around breathing this beautiful air and living her life as me? Weak ass bitches. The utter nonsense. How dare she say that we can't sleep with her bed and then get mad? Well, how dare she break up with him so it's not a situation where we sleep away? Pick a struggle, bro. Pick a struggle. The utter nonsense. What's up, Rizzle? The utter nonsense. You mad at me because I don't want you sleeping with my man. Then I decide that I'm not going to deal with him no more because you refuse to stop sleeping with him. And he refused to apologize to me for his nonsense. And you want to come up to the club and jump me because how dare I have the audacity to go out? And you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, y'all weak sauce, bro. Steady seeing me at that club, don't nobody want to say nothing because I ain't start crazy. We gonna have to jump up. You man, fuck y'all, bro. Y'all weak, bro. Scary ass house, bro. Anywho. That's that nonsense, y'all. What's up, Rizzle 777? You reminded me of the gosh darn me casino machines, man. Made me feel like I need to Louisiana and get on that chick. I'm mad I left Louisiana to go to say I should have stayed in Louisiana for a month and then came back to Houston. That's what I really should have did. I should have ignored him. I'm mad I did it. And man, I'm mad I did it, yo. I should have straight up ignored him and stayed in Louisiana, bro. Me trying to be nice, you know what I'm saying? Him saying it's an emergency. You should have stayed while I was having me a good little time, making friends and minding my business, bro. Wasn't even worried about him no more. He said emergency. That's what he said. He said it was an emergency. And if I didn't come out there, he ain't know what he was going to do. And I flew 80 miles per hour to goddamn me, San Antonio from Louisiana, and got there, and it was straight nonsense. I was so mad I didn't know what to do with myself. That's why I left, because I couldn't even think. I got so dang mad. I was like, if I don't leave, I'm gonna end up. We gonna end up fighting, and I'm probably gonna start it. So I should probably leave. He talking about you leaving me, man. F you, bro. He's sitting up here texting this bitch in my face, bro. You just took $150 that we could have used for rent. We could have used to go out and have a good time, etc. to buy this trash flowers, bro. I sure am leaving. God dang it. I'm sick of you and I'm sick of her.
This ugly broad, bruh, want to go and have, she want to get bent over on the river walk where thousands of people come and visit every day. Nasty ass bitch. And you called the cops on, no. I didn't have to call the cops on you. But I did pray that y'all would receive judgment. I did that. Sure did. I sat here because I knew it would. I wouldn't have called the cops. So I sat here and I prayed that God would deal with it. And that nice gentleman, he walked by, saw y'all being disgusting under there, and called the cops. Praise God. Instant judgment. Instant judgment. Praise God. Baby, God answered my prayer immediately. Somebody walked by and saw them down there being disgusting and called the police on them immediately. The police were all over that area, riding bikes and everything. I was like, look at God. I ain't even have to get out the car. Baby, never again. I don't care if you do say it's an emergency, I'm not coming. Y'all laughing. I'm so serious. This is a true story. I couldn't, baby. The utter nonsense. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And like I was saying yesterday, this is a city that I have loved. I love San Antonio since I was a little girl. I have a lot of wonderful memories in San Antonio. Now that right there is not one. That was just, I just couldn't believe the utter, like, shocked and appalled. And you know what I'm saying? I love history, and that's, I guess, a reason as to why I love San Antonio so much, because historically it is like you know what I'm saying. And I'm just like, it's shocking apartment. This is a historical monument that she decided, you know what, come pull up over here and this nasty, this grimy, disgusting thought, bro. It's just absolute trash, bro. Like, so it looked like something that climbed out of a dumpster. It's just, that's who he chose. I want to try to call me out there because he want to rub it in my face. Hey, boy, if you don't get you in that nasty, trashy thought. If y'all get on somewhere and find something else to do with y'all time. Care about you are that ugly ass over. That bitch ain't no prize. Y'all in the ambulance. Baby, I don't care who bad. I'm telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. She ugly. Ain't nobody checking for her. She ain't no dang prize. She want to get bent over in a public area. How disgusting. You nasty, trashy thought, bro. That ain't nothing that ladies do. It's just nasty, bro. I couldn't even imagine. And this is somebody that's a mother. She got like 4, 5, 6 kids, bro. Getting bent over at the dang Riverwalk. Could you imagine hearing about your friend seeing your mama doing something like that on the Riverwalk? How disgusting, bro. A lawyer getting bent over at the Riverwalk, bro. Could you imagine? Could you imagine hiring somebody to handle your case and you walking by the Riverwalk on the way to their office and you see them getting banged out at the Riverwalk, bro? Utter nonsense. Just disgusting, bro. She ain't no damn prize. That's something that you hide and you pretend like you never did it before, bro. This is a situation where, you know what I'm saying, if you see me on the streets, remember, you don't know me. We gonna pretend this never happened. That ain't somebody you take home to mama. Hell no, bro.
straight to, okay, to y'all straight up. Just straight nasty, bro. You need to walk by her. She smelled like straight dumpster juice. Acting like she is a trophy. Oh, shoot. Oh, you know. Whew. Jesus. You say you a garbage man. Will you do your thing, sir? You take one for the team. Baby, it's probably a situation where people gonna be commanding you. Thank you for taking her, baby. Oh shit. Oh Lord. I'm sitting up here cracking myself up. I know you're probably like, start grow up. I don't care. And dang it, if he ain't want me talking about her, he shouldn't have even invited me out there. I don't know what he thought was gonna happen. I don't know what else he thought was gonna happen except me finding baby. You don't know about me, baby. You better ask my friend, the people I grew up with, my friends. You say you a garbage man for real. You being serious. What do you know what I know? She's baby. You got me getting in that and got back in that goddamn truck. I said, what the fuck is that smell, bro? He's looking at me talking about it smell bad, don't he? What is you doing? He came back smelling like a dang sewer, yo. And if she watching, yes, he was talking about you that way. And it smelled like a dumpster. Baby, look like something that crawled out the dumpster and smelled like what? Oh Lord. Have the audacity to walk. You need to rub it in her face. You need to rub it. Bitch, you ain't no prize. I'm pretty sure you are a nightmare that many men run from, bro. Anywho. I'm being honest. Okay? I'm just being honest. And like I said, I don't even understand why he invited me out there unless it's a situation where he wanted me to talk about her. I guess he assumed that I wouldn't have nothing to talk about, but boy, oh boy, he was wrong, bro. Okay, sit out here, you just smashing this woman that looked like goddamn me holiday heart and smell like a dumpster, and then assuming that it's nothing to talk about. I bet every morning when he wake up next to her, he be like, ooh. You said he a dumpster diver. Ah, sheesh. I know one thing. I'm almost out of beer. Smoke my little cigarette. Then we gonna dip. It do look pretty in here though, y'all. I know one thing. You say you got the bike. Talk about I got the bike holiday. Baby, face look like holiday heart. Hair look like the Cynthia doll from Rugrats. It's just a hot mess, yo. Baby, a hot mess, yo. I know everybody ain't gonna know what I'm talking about when I say the Cynthia doll from Rugrats, bro. But if you a 90s kid, you know what I'm talking about. The Cynthia doll that got the little hairs that come up. The little doll that Angelica will play with. A little Cynthia doll. You said it as soon as I said it. You typed it as soon as I said it straight up. Angelica, little doll, Cynthia. I am crying laughing. Oh, shoot. Baby, see, it is. He said Tommy Pickles. And don't get me started. I grew up on Rugrats, bro. As soon as I saw them goddamn me bitty, she looked like she just escaped from a mental hospital. Like she snuck out. Oh, shit. The Lawson got stirred me by him, yo. And he entertaining her foolery. He said, "Read this stiffy show." my shit's hurt. Oh man. Oh Lord, calm down, Star. I don't even know why he invited me out there, yo. I don't know what he was expecting to happen. He's like he was expecting that it was nothing to talk about. This ugly ass bad dude. God dang me. God, ooh, sheesh. Calm down, Star. Even though I'm not even mad, but I'm trying to calm down from laughing, bruh. For sure, was watching the same dang shows. And she walking around built like the twins' mama, bruh. Like she fine. Walking around looking like a man. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Had a whole stage set. And you know what I'm saying? It's like going to a show. He said with the Nike headband. Yeah. That's them as a couple. She fucking him and pushing him around. This man here, bruh, and allowing her to carry on because she make money. She make money. The utter foolery. He might as well put on a dress. Chasing him behind his ugly thigh, bruh. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. This is why we turned him into a straight chick, bro. I'm trying my best not to curse him later. She didn't turn him into a B-I-T-C-H. Might as well get him a dress, a kilt, or apron, goddamn. Get him an apron that say kiss the chef because she didn't turn him into a girl. Man, dude, don't even look the same or act the same no more. Okay, crazy is it for real, for real. But baby, like the Bible say, money is the root to all. The love of money is the root to all evil. Make a man and start acting like he the girl, and a woman start acting like she the man. Ain't nobody got time for that. And baby, sitting around acting like he putting something in my face. The only thing I'm shaking my head, baby, do I feel sorry for you, sir. You know what I'm saying? That you gotta sit up here and chase behind Freddy Krueger for the rest of your life because she is the one that making the paper. You gotta wake up to a nightmare every morning, bro. Do your thing, son. And I would understand if she had a beautiful heart and she was beautiful on the inside, but she nasty on the inside and nasty on the outside. Boy, hell no, boy.
baby, no, it couldn't be me. You know what I'm saying? I understand. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind going through a little struggle to get to where I'm going. It ain't you know what I'm saying? Ain't no situation where I'm finna sign no deal with the devil just so that I can get, you know what I'm saying, get there a little bit faster. If that it's taking a long time, but that's fine. I'm not trying to wake up next to Freddy Krueger every dang day. I'm not trying to like wake up next to Jason without the mask on a daily basis just so that I can have a house, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's nonsense, bro. Mm-mm. But you know, if he like it, I love it. And once again, I don't know what else he thought was gonna happen. They should have never called me out there. Should have left me alone. I was minding my business. He said the candy man straight up. I was minding my business in Louisiana. Sit up there with the little machines with the straight 7 machine. I was minding my business. There was no need for them to call me out there. Like, we need to get her out here so she can see what's going on. Babe, boy, oh boy, was that an accident. God dang, nutcase. Sitting up here watching me talk about my life on a daily basis, and she ain't gonna have nothing to say about me. You don't know me. I am very observant. I peeped you, sis. I peeped them ugly locks that you got going. I peeped that nasty, bad built body. I peeped the way your face look with and without makeup. And I peeped the fact that you got a nasty personality and attitude. Baby, I peeped the fact that you sitting up there working with his friend trying to also, you know what I'm saying, go behind the scenes, and you trying to have this happen and that happen, and you putting hits out on people. Baby, straight up demon that he laying next to. And I'm pretty sure every morning when he wake up, he scream and holler from horror of looking at her face. Like he thought it was a nightmare and wake up and realize it's real life. This is not a game. Probably take him an hour to console himself and get his mind right. Thinking he gonna wake up from the nightmare and every morning she's still there. Oh Jesus. That's it. I'm going in the house. I'm not trying to be me. So I'm going to the house. Because if I stay out here any longer, I'm just going to say you just going to be the same thing. Because I don't have nothing else nice to say. Especially about her. You said it's funny. I don't have nothing else to say. You know what I'm saying? And for sure, ain't nothing nice to say. Especially when it comes to her. Even when it comes to her job, I'm pretty sure she do a piss poor job at her. I wouldn't hire her that goddamn. Be thinking it's a situation where you and your husband go make up before y'all actually finalize the divorce, but you don't know Freddy Krueger that took him in the back door. She done took him around the back. He ain't coming back. It's over. That relationship is done because she's a demon. You thought. Oh. Let's take my ass to sleep. Okay, y'all. I was gonna go in the house. I had a good time. I had a good time inside the little greenhouse and hanging out with y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed a little time. Thank you for hanging out with me. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces. Hold on. Let me sit this stuff down. I ain't even end live yet. Deuces, y'all.